Hi everyone, my name is Aforojuku Naomi, the creative director of Now Creative World. You're welcome to another interesting tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to make a bridal umbrella. First, you need an already made umbrella. And you also be needing a fabric. I'm using a lace fabric for this. This is it. You can use Ankara as well, and you also be needing your needle and thread. To start with, I want to talk about the umbrella you'll be needing. This is a new umbrella, and this is another one as well. So this one has about I prefer when you want to buy the one that has about 8 parts, not 16. This one is 16 and it's too much, so it will just stress you when you want to work with it. Can you see? If I open it now, you will see it. The parts are just too much, so we'll be using the other one that has just 8 parts. This is what I'm talking about. This one is 16 and the other one is 8. So this is the one we'll be working with. Now the next thing we'll do is this. When you open the umbrella, you open the new umbrella. When you open it this way, then you come to this part here. Okay, let me start from here. You see this part, you remove, starting from one after the other. Just remove everything. Remove it. You remove the cloth. What I'm trying to do now is to remove the cloth that comes with the umbrella. So you come to this place now. Use your razor blades to cut the thread out and remove it. So that's what you do until you've completely removed the cloth from the umbrella, because you want to use a different cloth to fold it. Like I said earlier on, you can use Ankara for this. So the next thing I'll do now is just take my razor blade, remove it, and cut out the thread that is used here. Just cut out all the thread. And I'm done removing it. So this is the skeleton we are going to work with. And when you want to remove the cloth from it, ensure that you don't touch this part. Don't touch this part, because we are going to be needing it. The next thing we'll be doing now is, for this cloth, can you see? So this is the cloth I removed, and like I said, it has 8 parts where it was joined. Can you see? If you wash closely, so this is the part I'm talking about. What you do is, from this place where it's being joined, you take your razor blade and just cut. You just need one part that will guide us. So you cut here, or you open it up, and you do the same thing to this one as well. And this is it now. This is one part of it. So what you do is this: you open your fabric up. I'm using a lace fabric. You can use Ankara for this. So this is it now. You then place it on it this way, and you cut. You use this one to get the size. So this is it now. So you just cut. This will guide you in cutting. You cut, then you cut the fabric. You'll be needing 8 of it, because it's 8 that's inside the umbrella we removed. So we'll be needing 8 of this. So you just cut to get your fabric. 8 of this, using the same measurements. Just use it to get your fabric. When you remove this first one, you then place the remaining one on it this way. Don't remove it, so that it will just guide you. Then you come here now, you trim this one. You start cutting from here. So this is it now. I've trimmed this one. See, I will just remove it now. So I will just remove this one now, and I'll turn my fabric a bit. Place this one on it this way. I'll place one on it this way, and I will trim it, so that you don't waste your fabric. So I will then trim this one part now, just the way it is right now. I will continue trimming. When I'm done trimming this one, I will take it to the other one, just like that. I'm using about 1.5 yard for this, so I would prefer you use 2 yards to be on the safe side. Then you can keep the rest. And I'm done cutting. This is it. This is the first one, the second one, the third one. So altogether I have 8 fabric here cut out. So this is it now. I've already used this to get the measurement. So the next thing I will do now is that this is just the same way it was on the umbrella before we removed it. That is how we are going to stitch it. So this is the first one. I will bring another one now, and this is it now, same way it was on the umbrella. I'll take it this way. Can you see now? So I'll take this to my sewing machine now and stitch this like this. I'll stitch it down to the other side. When I'm done stitching this part, I will then turn to this way, bring another fabric, and I'll place it on it this way, and I will stitch. So this is how I will continue stitching until I'm done stitching all the fabric together, just the same way it was on the umbrella. And this is it now. I'm done stitching. Can you see? This is the midpoint. This is it now. So it's giving us the shape of an umbrella. Now for this midpoint here, if you observe that after stitching your own is too wide, you can take it to the skeleton hand fan to check. If your own is too wide, all you need to do is you take your needle and your thread, you do a running stitch here, then you pull it a bit, but don't pull it too tight so that you'll be able to pass it through. Then for the edges this way, you leave some inches while you are cutting so that you'll be able to fold in when you are done. Then you can as well beautify the edges round. You can as well beautify it this way. Like you can use, when you are done stitching, you use your trimmings. This is my trimmings. You can use your trimmings as this way, and you sew round. Just sew it round to the other side to cover it up. It's a way of embellishing or beautifying it. The next thing we are going to do now is that I'll take the skeleton and fan, the skeleton umbrella now. Okay, so this is it now. This is the skeleton and fan. You take it now, as this now, and you pass it through this point. On the midpoint, you pass it through this place. You take it inside. So the next thing I'll do now is that I will open it from here. So this is it now. When I'm done, when I've opened it, I'll take it one after the other. This is it now. I'll then take it one after the other from this point here, and I'll take one of the cap that was used to, that is from the umbrella initially, then I'll take it inside and I'll press it down. I'll still need to tack. So this is how I'll just continue like this. You place this here, use the cap to cover it. Just continue like this. I'll place up the other one on it now and use the cap to cover it. The best way to go about this is that you take your needle and your thread, because you want to tack this now. You take your needle and your thread and you tack it here. Then before you take it in, you now bring it to this point. There is a hole here. You pass it through this hole. Now after passing it, you then take it to the skeleton, and you come here. When you take it to the skeleton, you bring this upward on it like this. Then you come here to the back here and you pass your thread, your needle rather. This is it now. So I'll take my thread backward once more and then I'll tie. Okay, so I'm almost there now. I'll cut out the excess thread. So you repeat the same procedure to get this part, the remaining parts here. So we have 8. We have a total of 8. I've just done one for you so you'll be able to do the rest. Then for the inside, this inside here, can you see? So what you do is you take your needle and your thread, you tack it down here. Tack it down here. You continue tacking. You just take your needle and your thread, you tack it inside here, inside here. So you just continue to tack like that. And then when we are done, can you see it now? I want to close the umbrella now, and this is it. This is it. This is how it looks. This is it. Can you see now? So this will be the finished look of the bridal umbrella. This is it. Then you know this handle. You may decide to not to leave it like that. All you need to do is that you take your trimmings. This is my trimmings. You can use the same color. This is white. You can decide to use white trimmings. You just take your trimmings, apply your gum. You use it to round this. Just apply your gum and use the trimmings to tape it round. Then you come to this way as well. Then you tape this side round as well using your trimmings, and that will be all for this tutorial.